I know that I know for sure, there are some fake Santas, and I'm not sure if there are any real Santas. I don't have empirical evidence for that. However, we did meet a homeless guy in line at the coffee shop who claimed to be Santa Claus's brother. And his name was Todd, and he was like, yeah, I'm Santa Claus's brother. And the kids were like, really? And he was like, yeah. He's like, why aren't you up in the North Pole? Wes was like, he had met enough fake Santas at that point to know, like, well, you know, BS, man. And he's like, why am I not up in the North Pole? I don't know, I asked my brother, he won't let me come over anymore because I got drunk at Christmas. And he went into this whole, like, riff about how him and Santa had a falling out and how, like, Santa has been an intractable asshole about the whole thing. And it was so compelling that at the end of it, I was like, God, he actually might be. It was kind of amazing. So I bought him a cup of coffee. What is your question?
My question is, so recently an angel called Cass expendable and said that Sam and Dean were the real heroes. And also in season 8, Cass said to Dean, I'm afraid I might kill myself. Some fans have interpreted this as Cass being depressed and possibly wanting to give up on life. What are your thoughts on that?
I do think that has probably been a sort of subtext at times for Cass. I think we've all seen a lot of moments where he touches those lows in the show. Yeah, I think it typically manifests in him kind of being too eager and willing to sacrifice himself. You know, like letting Lucifer take over his vessel, I think was that level of resignation. Like it's not a sure thing. He's literally making a deal with the devil. These things rarely work out well. And there's a good chance it kills him. And yet he did it kind of on an impulse. And I think that is a sign of, I mean, he's a very lonely person, and he's not a person, which complicates that point.
Just because he's not real doesn't mean he's not a person.
Is that true?
Yes.
How do you define person? Anyway, I think that he is very, I think that he just, you know, he's kind of lost. He's without a home, he's without a people, or an angel in plural. I'm getting really caught in the weeds here with grammar and vocabulary problems. Anyway, yeah, he's kind of sad, he's kind of lonely, and at times he does feel like giving up. And he also hates himself for the mistakes that he's made. I think that he carries a lot of that with him. You know, the whole Leviathan episode he feels kind of bad about. You know, opening the gates of purgatory and really destroying the whole world. That little snafu.
Thank you.
Thank you. Hi.
Hi. So my question is, so we know that Cassio was in love with Dean in the show.
Am I in love with Jensen or Jerry?
Brotherly love.
Which one? Which one am I in love with,
Yeah.
or which one do I love more? It's a very equitable menage a trois that we have. The love triangle is an isosceles triangle. Is that right? What's it? Equilateral. Thank you for saving me there. Yeah, it's equilateral triangle of love. Yes. Thank you. I love that, like, the previous question was, there have been subtle allusions to possibly Cass being a little bit sad at times. Is that, you know, something that you feel is true? And she's like, we know for a fact that Sam wants to fuck Dean. So it's just a different approach to a question altogether. Hi.
Hi. I had a question. Back in season 5, they had that character Jesse, the one that turned you into action figures.
Yes, the Antichrist.
Yeah, they made it sound like he was going to be really important, but then we never saw him.
No, he's just the Antichrist.
He's okay.
He's a minor character, he's just the Antichrist.
I just thought he was going to
Yeah.
come back later.
No, it's just the Antichrist.
Okay. Thank you.
This is, I mean, it's kind of a badge of honor for the show. This is the only show for sure, ever, that could introduce the character of the Antichrist and be kind of like, yeah, but that's a little thing. We're not gonna get big into that. God has a much bigger arc coming up, so we have to sort of focus on that for now. It's crazy. The stuff that we do. The stuff that we do on the show is amazing. Bye. Hi.
Hi. So, I mean this in a non-offensive way.
Oh, what a great way to start a question.
I'm not,
Security, brace yourselves.
I'm not trying to call you Satan, but did it hurt when you fell from heaven?
Security? This woman just used the worst pickup line ever on me. Oh man, somebody just gave me a romance novel that was Devil's Angel, which is kind of like fitting for me, right? And you said it was 1 cent?
1 penny on Amazon.
1 cent on Amazon she paid for it. Now, whoever the bookseller was, should probably look at their business model. How does that work? It's like, yeah, we got a sale, honey. Lick the stamp, put it on, write the address. 1 penny shows up in their PayPal account later. Amazon account, it's not PayPal, right? They're not really friends, are they? I should not, I just realized, like, not a great place to be saying bad things about Amazon, is it? Sci-fi actor stoned on stage. Not stoned like Washington Insane style. Every time I have friends, so I'm actually living in Washington now. And I do love